Yes, yes.
Hey guys! So today I have a special guest with me. This is my dad.
Good evening. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Whatever time it is. We don't know when they're watching it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm covering all the bases.
That's right. So my dad is going to sit with me. And today we are reading, this is another Irish story. This is called The Bigger Giant, and it is a story about Finn McCool, which is a famous Irish folk tale. So this is The Bigger Giant. Okay. This is an Irish legend. It is retold by Nancy Green, and the pictures are by Betty Fraser. Okay. Long, long ago, there lived in Ireland a giant named Finn McCool. He was as tall as a house, and his ears were as big as pancakes. He was so strong, he could pick up a big tree and make a walking stick out of it. My dad has his walking stick.
Out of a tree.
Out of a tree. He could pick up a bear and throw it like a ball.
Guess you could call it bear ball.
Finn McCool was very big and very strong. Still and all, he was afraid of something. This is a big strong muscle. But what could a giant be afraid of? A bigger giant. There was a giant named Cucullan who was bigger than Finn McCool. Not only was Cucullan bigger than Finn, he was also had a magic finger. His magic finger made him very strong. See the picture there? Even stronger than Finn. Cucullan had given every giant in Ireland a good beating. All except Finn McCool. He told everyone he was going to beat Finn too, just as soon as he could catch him. That giant is so little, I will only have to hit him once, said Cucullan. So Finn was afraid. Big and strong though he was afraid of Cucullan. So scared, he's so nervous. I bet he did turn into an snake. Oh, there's Finn right there. One day, Finn McCool told his wife about Cucullan. Finn's wife was very little. She was so little she could sit on Finn's hat. But she was not afraid of Cucullan. See, she's so little she could sit on his hat. And there's Finn McCool. What can I do? Said Finn. Cucullan is as mad as a bear with a bee in his ear. He told all the giants that he was going to get me. Finn, said Finn's little wife. Don't be afraid of that Cucullan. I'll help you. How can you help me? Said Finn. You are so little you can sit on my hat. Finn's wife said, I may be little, but I can fool a giant.
She married one, right?
What if Cucullan comes today? Said Finn. He has a magic finger. Can you fool a giant who has a magic finger? I will fool Cucullan, said Finn's wife. You wait and see. I must make some cakes. But Cucullan is coming, said Finn. This is no time to be making cakes. Sure, and it's my cakes that will fool Cucullan, said Finn's wife. As she made the cakes, Finn's wife put a rock in each of them. How can we eat those cakes? Said Finn. Who wants to eat a cake with a rock in it? You wait and see, said his wife. Then she made one more cake. This cake did not have a rock in it. Good, said Finn. There's a cake fit for a man to eat. I will eat it. No, no, said Finn's wife. Don't eat that cake. That's the one that will fool Cucullan. I don't like this, said Finn. How can a bit of cake fool a giant with a magic finger? Finn is so confused. All right, you wait and see, said his wife. Finn looked out the window. "Oh, help," said Finn. "I can see Cucullan. He is coming after me now." Oh, so scared, so nervous. "Then it's time for you to get in the baby's bed," said Finn's wife. "What?" said Finn. "What did you say?" "You must get into the baby's bed," said Finn's wife. "Giants do not get in baby beds," said Finn. "It's a big baby bed," said Finn's wife. "You must get in it so we can fool Cucullan. I have it in mind to tell him that you are Finn's baby boy." Ah! So Finn took off his shoes and put them down. 5 cats jumped into his left shoe and went to sleep. That's a really big shoe. Finn got in the bed. It was a big bed indeed, big enough for a baby giant. But Finn was not a baby giant. He was a big giant, so he could not get his feet in. He was not comfortable at all, not at all happy. To tell the truth, he was more than a little doubtful about the way the whole thing would come out. Finn shivered. He could hear Cucullan coming. Oh, so nervous. That giant was so big, he made the earth shake as he walked. "I don't like this," said Finn. "Who ever saw a giant in a baby's bed? How will this fool Cucullan?" "You wait and see," said his wife. Finn's wife came to the door. Cucullan looked down at Finn's wife. He had to look way down. "Is this the house of Finn McCool?" he said to Cucullan. He's so scared. Finn's wife looked at Cucullan. She had to look way up. "This is Finn McCool's house," she said. "Is Finn McCool at home?" said Cucullan. "No, Finn McCool is not here," said Finn's wife. "He has gone off to look for a giant called Cucullan." "Indeed, I'm sorry for that giant." Cucullan laughed. His laugh was so big the house shook. "I am Cucullan," he said. "Do you see how big I am? Are you sorry for me?" Finn's wife looked up at Cucullan. "You poor little thing," she said. "You must look out for Finn. Finn is big and strong." So strong." Cucullan laughed. "Is Finn McCool strong?" he said. "That's not what I thought. I'll show him who's really strong." He laughed again. Finn trembled as he lay in the baby's bed. He did not like the sound of Cucullan's big laugh. "The wind is blowing in the door," said Finn's wife. "Could you oblige me by turning the house around so the wind won't blow in the door? If Finn were home, he would do it." Cucullan was surprised at that. He had never heard that Finn could turn a house around. Cucullan pulled his magic finger 3 times. That made him very strong. He took up the house and turned it around. It was hard work, but he managed to do it. "Can Finn McCool really do that?" said Cucullan. He was beginning to doubt that he wanted to see this Finn McCool after all. "You must be hungry after your hard work," said Finn's wife. "Would you like something to eat?" "Yes, I am hungry," said Cucullan. "I've nothing but humble fare to offer you," said Finn's wife, "but here's a cake." She gave Cucullan a cake that had a rock in it. "Thank you," said Cucullan. He took a big bite of the cake. "Yow!" said Cucullan. Oh, my poor tooth. What kind of cake is this you give me?" "That is Finn's cake," said his wife. "Does Finn really eat that kind of cake?" said Cucullan. "Yes," said Finn's wife. "Finn and his baby boy are the only ones who can eat it. But I thought you could eat it too." "Maybe I won't wait for Finn to come back after all," said Cucullan. He's tricking him. "Oh, don't go," said Finn's wife. "Here's another cake. Maybe this one is not so hard." "Thank you," said Cucullan. He took a big bite of the cake. "Oh, my tooth!" He said. "This cake is as hard as the other one." "Don't make so much noise about it," said Finn's wife. "You'll wake the baby." Finn's wife looked at Finn in the baby's bed. "Wow," said Finn. He's tricking him. did it, you bad little man," said Finn's wife to Cucullan. "You woke up the baby. Now I'll have to give him something to eat." She took the cake that did not have a rock in it and gave it to Finn. Finn took 3 big bites and the cake was gone. Cucullan said, "What a baby! How could a baby eat a cake like that? That cake broke 2 of my teeth." "He's a big, strong boy," said Finn's wife proudly. "When he grows up, he may be as big and strong as his daddy Finn." "He must have strong teeth," said Cucullan. "Come and show the giant your teeth, baby dear," said Finn's wife. Finn sat up. He took 5 cats out of his shoe and put it on. Cucullan was astonished. "What a baby," said Cucullan. "He's a big boy," said Finn's wife. "When he grows up, he may be as big as his daddy Finn. Feel his teeth, little man. You will find that they are very strong." "Let me feel your teeth, baby," said Cucullan. "His teeth are far back in his head," said Finn's wife. "You must put your finger far in." So Cucullan put his finger far in. He was surprised to find such strong teeth in a baby. What do you think Finn did then? He bit Cucullan's magic finger. He bit Cucullan's magic finger right off. "Oh, help, my magic finger," said Cucullan. "Where is my magic finger? I'm not going to wait for Finn McCool," said Cucullan. "Finn's baby boy is enough for me." Tricking him. And he ran out of the door. He ran away from Finn's house as fast as he could go. Finn and his wife laughed. Finn looked down at his little wife and said, "You really did fool that giant. He's gone, and I don't think we will ever see him again." And Finn McCool was right. Never again did Cucullan come to see Finn and Finn's wife and Finn's baby boy. The end. Isn't that a fun story? It's a fun story. She tricked him. She made him think that the baby was Finn, but really was Finn. She scared him. All right. I hope that you're having a great day. Bye.